What's up, guys? I am here with a Fallgasm tag. I was tagged by the thebronzeblogger here on YouTube and on Instagram. He did a Fallgasm tag, bunch of different questions about fall. Things you like about fall, certain foods and different things you like, fall things you like. So I love fall. I love all kinds of fall things, so I really was excited to do this video because I thought it was a really fun thing to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and to celebrate with the thebronzeblogger and with Canada Kim, I have a little drink here. I actually have Leinenkugel's Harvest Patch Shandy. It's really good. It's really, really good. You really get a good pumpkin flavor with this shandy. So good. So, all right, I have the questions here on my phone, so I will read them off here and get started. Okay, so the first question is, favorite part about fall? Okay, I would say everything pumpkin and fall candles. I love pumpkin. If anybody knows me at all, you know I love pumpkin. I love pumpkin everything. I'm totally basic, 100% basic. I'm proud of it. I don't deny it. I celebrate it. I love everything pumpkin. Give me more pumpkin, give me more pumpkin, and give me more pumpkin. I love pumpkin everything. There's a few things that I try that are pumpkin that I don't like, but if it's pumpkin, I most likely will try it and get it and buy it. Some stuff is better than other things, but the majority of the stuff I like. I just got, today I bought pumpkin spice Life cereal. I got some pumpkin donuts. I've had pumpkin spice chews. Those are really good. All kinds of pumpkin spice stuff I try and get. I just love it. It's really, really good. And then of course fall candles. I love fall candles. It's my favorite candles, are the fall candles. They're so good. The scents are so good. They're usually stronger than all the other ones. I love fall candles. So those are my favorite parts about fall. All right. Next is favorite fall month. I would say overall probably October, because I love Halloween. It's really in the height. It's like the height of fall. September, you know, I like September a lot too. I'd probably say there's September, October. September, a lot of new stuff happens and everything, and it's the excitement of fall, but it's still kind of hot. Summer's kind of lingering over still. So October is just like full on fall. You have Halloween at the end, which I love Halloween, and November is good, but November, I love Thanksgiving too, but November, winter kind of starts creeping in, and I hate winter. Absolutely hate winter. I despise the cold, so November, I start getting kind of sad because I know winter's coming, so yeah, I'd probably say October is my favorite month. Okay, favorite Starbucks drink. All right. I'm gonna have to say pumpkin spice latte, because of course it's pumpkin, and I do love pumpkin spice latte, but I will say, am I the only one that has noticed it's not quite as good as it used to be? The last few years I've been a little disappointed with it. I still get it, don't get me wrong, and I still like it, but it's really, the pumpkin spice latte is not that pumpkin-y. It's not like, when you taste it, it's not real spicy. It's not like, you know, ooh, wow, that's a lot of pumpkin in there. It's really sweet anymore. It's more sweet than spicy. To me, it's more like pumpkin with a little, like, more like nutmeg. You don't really get much cinnamon and cloves or anything. I really would like it if they put more like cloves and cinnamon in there, make it really spicy, really get that pumpkin spice flavor in there. It's not really that spicy at all. Actually, last year I came home and actually took my Starbucks drink and poured pumpkin pie spice in there to try to get it to be a little more spicy, because it's not really pumpkin-y. I mean, it's good, but the last one I got, it was almost just like a regular latte with just a little slight hint of a pumpkin flavor in it. I really wish they could make it more pumpkin-y, you know, more spicy and more pumpkin-y flavor. But I still like it. But it seemed like a few years back, it was a lot better than what it is now to me. But I do want to try, what's the new drink here? I have it written on my phone here. Caramel Apple Spice. I have never heard of that drink, but a lot of people have mentioned that on the tags. It sounds really good, so maybe I'll try that and see if I like that. And I do like the new chili mocha. That's really good too. Actually, I got that today, and make sure if you like it spicy, ask for extra spice, because the first time I got it, it was really good. It was really spicy, had a really good kick, but it wasn't too spicy, but just enough to really get a kick and get a little heat in there. But then the last 2 times, I could hardly taste any of the spice at all. So this last time, today actually, I asked for extra spice, and it was really good. It really could taste the spice with that extra spice in there. It made the back of your throat burn a little bit, but it was really good. So I like that one too. That one just came out this year though. Alright, so favorite fall treat. Okay, anything pumpkin, like I said. Pumpkin treats, pumpkin donuts, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin cereal, pumpkin. Anything pumpkin, that's my favorite fall treats. And I do like apple cider stuff too though. But pumpkin stuff is my favorite fall treat. Favorite Bath & Body Works candle. So I will probably have to say banana nutmeg bread pudding, because that's my favorite candle of all time, and it is considered a fall candle because it came out in fall, but I really don't, it's not your typical fall candle. It's not really necessarily a fall scent, because it's kind of a, it could really actually be burned at any time, even though I tend to burn it more in the fall and like the winter than I do like the summer. But you really, actually I have burned it before in like the spring and summer, but it's a little bit better in the fall and the winter. But it actually could be any time. It's just kind of a banana pudding bakerish, not real bakery, but kind of puddingy, you know, nutmeggy kind of smell. It did typically come out in the fall, so I will say that. But if you want to say the actual really like a fall type of candle from Bath & Body Works, I would probably say pumpkin pecan waffles is my favorite. I love pumpkin pecan waffles. It's so good, super strong. It has a really good pumpkin-y, maple, nutty smell. I love it. It's really good. So I would probably say that would be my second one after. If you want to say a typical fall type of candle, I would say pumpkin pecan waffles would be my favorite. Favorite Yankee candle. So my favorite Yankee fall candle would be, overall I would say spiced pumpkin. That would used to be my favorite fall candle, period. Even though the last few years I've been disappointed with it because it just doesn't throw anymore. I can't get my pumpkin spice candles to throw anymore from Yankee Candle. The Mel Cup does pretty good, but the candle itself is really light anymore. It's just not as good as it used to. But back in the day, I used to love spiced pumpkin from Yankee. So I would have to say that's my favorite Yankee candle. But I do also like pumpkin a lot. That's really good too. And like pumpkin wreath, that's a close second too. I actually might say that might be a close second after spiced pumpkin. Actually, pumpkin wreath is probably knocked out spiced pumpkin the last few years, because it's been pretty good for me the last few years, even though it's retired now, and I'm sad about that. Okay, anyway, next one. Favorite fall soap. Crisp Morning Air would be my favorite, because it's just a really good, fresh, really good scent. There's a few here and there that I like as well, but I'd probably say overall, last few years, Crisp Morning Air would probably be my favorite. Where am I at here? Favorite fall activity. Probably, I would say going to the pumpkin patches and apple orchards, even though I haven't gone to a lot, but I'm starting to the last few years. We just, a few months ago, actually, 2 months ago, we went to our first apple orchard, and that was a lot of fun. And then there's another pumpkin patch that's really good that I didn't get to go to last year, that Brad took the boys to, that I want to go to this year. It's supposed to be really good. It's really nice. I want to go to that. Yeah, I just love going to do those kinds of activities like that, and during the fall. Those are fun. Fondest fall memory. I don't really have a certain one memory that I would say that was my favorite. Probably more like just when I was younger, like in like high school and stuff, when school would start and we would get out of school and go driving around with my friend Danny in his car. He had a Camaro in high school that we always drove around in, and just being outside when the weather was nice, and it always seemed like a lot of new music always came out in the fall. You'd be driving around cruising to all these new CDs, actually cassettes back when I first was in high school. Then it transitioned into CDs the later few years of my high school years. But yeah, a lot of new music would come out, so you drive around, and then it seemed, and then like a lot of new, everything was new in the fall, like new TV shows, new music, just fresh, new, and just everything was just always so exciting during the fall. That's probably what it was, my fondest fall memories. Favorite fall tunes. Okay, so that goes into what I just talked about. It seems like a lot of new music would come out in the fall. Okay, so typically you would say, okay, yeah, fall, you could say, you know, Halloween music, Monster Mash, all those kinds of Halloween type of songs, of course, are out in the fall. But like just regular music, my fondest probably fall music that I just always remember with fall for some reason. In case you don't know, I'm a huge Janet Jackson fan, and 10 years ago this week actually, she released her album 20YO.
So just enjoy the simple things, enjoy the day life brings, enjoy the song love sings, enjoy, just keep on doing it till your heart's content, and enjoy the gift of life, enjoy.
And I remember listening to that CD over and over again. It came out, like I said, in the fall, and I just remember we just moved into this house in 2006. It was a year ago. Almost a year we had lived here. We moved here in August of 2005, so it was just a little over a year then. It was September of 2006. And I just remember that CD coming out, and I just remember fall with that CD because I drove around. It was nice outside. I just drove around all the time, listening to that CD. I loved that CD. I always think of fall whenever I hear that CD. So I would say that is my favorite fall tunes. Favorite fall or favorite Halloween costume. I would probably say when I dressed up as Don King. When I was in high school, I worked at a gift store at the mall where I used to live. And we sold Halloween costumes at the mall, at the store I worked at. And we had to dress up in these costumes like every day for like the last 2 weeks of Halloween. Actually, I think like the last 3 weeks before Halloween. We would have to dress up in a costume every day at work. So sometimes it got to be a bit much, and we'd get kind of sick, and we would just be like over dressing up every single day. But I do remember on Halloween, one year I dressed up as Don King. We had this Don King wig, it had a big black wig with black and gray, real tall, and I put black makeup all on my face. I'd probably say it was pretty funny. That was probably my favorite Halloween costume. Favorite Halloween movie? I'm gonna go with Halloween, the first Halloween. That one is just classic. The kids on the street trick-or-treating, and Michael Myers being out and about in the street, super scary. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite Halloween scary movies. I love scary movies. I don't get to watch them as much as I used to anymore because Brad doesn't like scary movies. So if I watch a scary movie, I have to be by myself because he doesn't do scary movies. So, but yeah, I would say Halloween. I do want to see Hocus Pocus, believe it or not. I have never seen Hocus Pocus. I think I've seen clips of it, but I've never seen the full movie. I know, I need to give away my gay card. I think I'm the only gay man that has not seen Hocus Pocus. All right, favorite Halloween candy. Probably, I would say any of the candy bars. Like this little bite-sized Twinkie, or not Twinkies, Twix. Bite-sized Twix, bite-sized Snickers, bite-sized Reese's, the Kit Kats. I love all the little candy bars. I'm not really super big in regular candy like Suckers and Skittles and all that stuff. I like them, but I like chocolate candy bars a lot better. So those are probably my favorite Halloween candies. That's always what, like now when the kids bring home Halloween candy, I'll be picking out their little candy bars all the time. Hayride or haunted house? I would say hayride. I don't really like haunted houses. I love scary movies, but I don't like haunted houses very well. Because I don't know why, they just seem more real, and I don't like not knowing what's going to happen. And some of them have, like, at least the ones here in Kansas City, they have slides at the end that are up high, and they have a slide and you can't see, it's dark, and all of a sudden you're going down the slide, and I don't like heights, so that scares the crap out of me when all of a sudden I'm falling down this big slide. I don't like that at all, so I'm not big on haunted houses. Now Brad actually likes haunted houses, go figure. He doesn't like scary movies, but he likes haunted houses, and I'm the opposite. I like scary movies, but I don't like haunted houses. I'm like, to me, haunted house seems a little more real than the movies seem more fake to me. But excuse outside, Brad's mowing the yard out there, so if you can hear the lawnmower out there. So yeah, I would say hayride, even though I've never actually been on a hayride. I want to go on one though, but I would pick a hayride probably. I want to do that eventually. Okay, corn maze or pumpkin patch? I will say pumpkin patch. Even though I actually never been to a pumpkin patch either. Well, the one we went to this fall, the apple orchard, actually had a pumpkin patch too. So, but they didn't have a lot of pumpkins yet. They just had a few pumpkins. So I want to go back when they have a lot more stuff there. And they actually have hay rides there too. So then I could go to hay ride and then a full-on pumpkin patch. Corn maze I've only been to once, and that was actually in a haunted house. It was like a haunted barn, and then they had a cornfield out there, and they had the corn maze out there. And I remember walking through it though, and the scariest thing, you were walking through the corn maze, and towards the end of it, they had an air horn that went off at the very end, and you didn't know it was there. Scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh, I was so freaking scared. I don't think I've ever been so scared in my life. I mean, I didn't know it was there, and it was so loud. That was the scariest part of the whole thing. Okay, anyway. All right, Halloween or Thanksgiving? I would have to say Halloween. I like Halloween. I just love, you know, all the Halloween decorations, the trick-or-treating, the costumes, all that stuff. I love it. I do love Thanksgiving though, but like I said, it's getting close to winter. I don't like winter. I love Halloween or Thanksgiving food and Thanksgiving dinner and all that stuff, but I would say Halloween more than Thanksgiving. I enjoy it. Favorite Thanksgiving food? I would say turkey. I love turkey. I love turkey sandwiches. I love, of course, you know, turkey, Thanksgiving turkey. I love just all kinds of turkey. I love turkey, ground turkey. I love turkey meatballs, everything turkey. I just love turkey. I love white meat turkey though. So Kim, you can have my dark meat and I'll take your white meat because I know you like dark meat. I love white meat. I almost like it, I like it real dry too, but tender. Not like tough and dry, but like not chewy and dry, but like really like tender and really good white meat that falls apart and just real tender. I love the white meat. I can just eat that just plain. I love it on sandwiches. Yeah, I love turkey. Pumpkin pie is a close second though, because I love that too. Which brings me to the next question. Apple pie or pumpkin pie? Definitely pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie for fall. But I love apple pie too. But to me, apple pie can be any time during the year. But for fall, definitely pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. Now, I don't really like pumpkin pie. I don't have pumpkin pie much during any other time of the year besides fall, during Thanksgiving, really. But yeah, I love pumpkin pie. Apple cider or hot cocoa? I'll have to say apple cider. To me, hot cocoa, like everybody else has been saying their tag, hot cocoa to me is more like a winter drink. I don't think I ever drank hot cocoa much in the fall. Not unless it gets super cold towards the end of fall, maybe I might drink hot cocoa, but yeah, apple cider definitely. I don't drink a lot of apple cider, but I do like it occasionally. So, but definitely, that's probably what I prefer more in the fall of the apple cider. All right, so that is it for my Fallgasm tag. And now I'm supposed to tag people. So a lot of people that I was going to tag have already been tagged by the people that have already done it. So I have a list here of people that I think would probably do it and that haven't been tagged yet. So I have about 10 people here. So I'm going to tag AZ for Angela, Gemma Michelle, J. Alford, LisaLuvsCandles, Melanie from MrKongsMom, Angela from MyClothesSmellLikeCandles, Mz.J Brown. I would love to see another video from you, so I hope you do that tag. Christy from SendJunkie03, Steve from Stevo&Stuff, and Michael from MichaelTalks. I will tag you all to do the Fallgasm tag. So please let me know if you do it, and I would love to watch you all do the tag. So alright, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great fall, and we will see you in our next video. Bye.